What's up, guys? It's the Madness 1984 bringing you this review of the Guardians of the Galaxy Wave Darkhawk. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to give a huge shout outs to toymigos, Josh Cheney, and Ernie, otherwise known as the Fallen Fed and Cheney 180. And if you guys are not listening to their podcast, They're Not Dolls, shame on you. You should. Anyway, so quick bio on Darkhawk. He's actually an android. So his alter ego is Christopher Powell. Basically, he found an amulet. The amulet allows him to transform into the android body, or rather switch places with the android body and control it. His first villain that he ever fought was Hobgoblin, so you can put him in your Spider-Man display if you want, and he teamed up with Captain America and Punisher or whatnot. So you can put him anywhere near Spider-Man, Captain America, West Coast Avengers, Punisher, or your Guardians of the Galaxy setup, whichever. So first and foremost, I just like to say this figure is awesome, but it has its downfalls. I absolutely hate the way they made the wings on this. It's unacceptable. To me, it just doesn't make sense, because a lot of times you see Darkhawk and he isn't using his wings. He's fighting on the ground without his wings out. His claw actually retracts into his hand as well. So it's quite of a bummer, but I have to say Hasbro is stepping up their game as far as the shoulder pads. So I'll just show you right here. Zoom out. There we go. Now, the shoulder pads are hinged, which I'm like, why didn't I think of that before? So basically, it doesn't hinder the arm movement at all. You can get full range of motion, and the shoulder pad just moves out of the way and looks perfectly fine. Like I said, I hate the wings, how they're made. I felt like they should have had some type of mechanic where you could plug the wings in and not have them retracted all the time. It's kind of like how Spider-Woman has the little holes under her arms, and then you plug the wings in and you take them out. I don't know, sometimes I feel like they just go backwards. I don't get it. But with that being said, this figure is still really, really awesome. So let's get into, and it goes kind of loose. We'll fix that with some crazy glue or polish or whatever. Doesn't seem to be an issue right now in having them stand, so that's good. So before we get into articulation, he has some reused parts, which is this Daredevil belt right here that was used on the red suit Daredevil, the classic Daredevil, and the Walgreens Black Panther. Actually, excuse me, the Walmart exclusive Black Panther that I reviewed like a couple weeks ago. So that's the first reused part. The sculpted detail on the arms seems to be new. Doesn't seem like it's been used at all. As well as these shoulder pads right here. And, you know, yeah, that's it. About anything else. Right here, you know, you have the shoulder and neck, sculpted neck piece. That looks really good. This diamond here, which is the amulet that Tombstone pulled out at one point out of his chest, and the only one to ever have pulled it out. And then you have some sculpted lines around the neck as well. His mask looks really, really nice. Like I said, dope figure, not without its downfalls. So, with that being said, let's get into articulation. Now, it's basic Marvel Legend articulation. If you've had one, you have all. But head looks down about that much, up about that much, so it's good for flight poses. Ab crunch all the way back, and then that much you get an ab crunch. Waist swivel, arms rotate all the way around, Once again, not hindered by the shoulder pad. Up. Let's see. Right here. All right. All the way up. Down. Double jointed elbows. God, I just hate how the wings separate. Hate it, hate it. Wrist swivel, hinged. Legs go out about this much, so you can do the splits really well. The belt can move around, of course. Legs go up about this much. Go back about this much. Double jointed knees. Boot swivel. Hinged at the feet. Ankle rocker. And just one time for Glenn Webb. With his widest stance. Feet on the ground. Let's see. Feet flat on the ground. There you go. So once again, not a bad figure. Actually, a really dope figure. Toy Biz was supposed to produce this years ago. They ended up not doing that. So that was quite a bummer. We don't know how their version would have looked. But I can honestly say Hasbro has stepped up their game. And they should be, because they have lots of competition now. Lots of competition. They have Mezco, which a lot of people, I'm not sure if the reason why they're saying Mezco stuff sucks is because they can't afford it and the price range is high. But as far as me, I think Mezco is doing a great job. They're knocking it out of the water. That Punisher that just came out like a couple days ago or last week is absolutely amazing. The detail sculpted in his face, the cloth material, the accessories that he comes with, absolutely amazing. So the fact that Hasbro is stepping up their game and doing stuff like this, even little minor details with the shoulder pads, I love it. The only thing they need to do now is start giving us alternate heads, more hands for the figures, and some more accessories, and we'll be good. I understand their price range is lower at $20 a figure, so you know it's understandable. But some figures, it doesn't make sense why they come with absolutely nothing. And I'm talking about the X-Men Wave #2 that's coming out with Old Man Logan, with all that plastic in the box. Absolutely nothing. Let's do some side comparisons. Okay, so here he is next to Mezco's Daredevil. And you can see Mezco fits in really well as being able to utilize some of Marvel Legends' alternate heads. Here he is next to Revoltech Spider-Man. And then here he is next to Marvel Legends Punisher. Of course, you can tell I modded the boots, gave him some extra things such as the shield leg strap. And one more comparison. Here he is next to the new Spider-Man 2099 buck. I've yet to review him. He's an awesome buck. I love it. And here he is next to the old school Spider-Man 2099. And of course I had him posed up doing some stuff with him. Also one of my favorite Spider-Man characters. And I actually switched out his cape with the Toy Biz version. Why? Because I think cloth accessories or any accessories that can flow naturally is a plus. Hold on. there you go. So, hope you guys like this review. As always, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of this new Darkhawk. Do you like it, or are you gonna pass it up? Have you been waiting for it? You know, let me know. And I just like to give a couple of people shout outs, videos that I always watch. Of course, I always listen to Toymigos podcast. Great group of guys. Rektangular, you know, he's always bringing the Marvel Legends news. So whenever he posts a video, I'm like a little schoolgirl. I'm not gonna lie, I get excited because it's Marvel Legends, you know. And that's my main line that I collect next to WWE Mattel line. And of course, my boy, The Amazing. Always have the sick reviews, whether it's from Mezco, Imports, Dragon Ball Z, SHF, Figma, whatever. He's always got sick reviews up, dope posing, background dials, etc. And tomorrow's Toy Fair, so I'm excited about that. So once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day. Later.